Welcome back to We Are Star Atlas, 1 player, 10 questions, 10 answers, episode number 23, featuring Afia MightyNightmare. Hey man, what's up? Can you hear me? You there?
Can hear you. Seems fine, yes.
Nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for having
me. Thank you for taking the time and coming here and talking to us. I very much appreciate it. So we jump right in, huh? Question number 1. So we don't talk much in front. How old are you and where are you from?
Yeah, so I'm actually 45 years old and I'm originally from Germany, but I'm living already in Philippines for more than 13 years.
Whoa.
So I have to decide to leave good old Germany for a longer time already.
I know quite a few people like going somewhere abroad, you know. This is kind of the German thing, you know, like traveling and living in other places. It's kind of popular. Well, and you also in the same age group as the most of the guys I interviewed already. Like we all one older generation at the moment. I don't know why it is, or I have some theories, because I think it's because we have no gameplay yet. If we get gameplay, probably a lot of younger people will come. Yeah, but it's really nice. And how's the Philippines? Like, how is living there? Is it cool or relaxed?
Yeah.
How we imagine it? Like beaches and...
It's very nice, yeah. And the culture is totally different from Germany. It's a bit more relaxing, of course, than in Germany. Rules are not as strict as they are in Germany, especially for the crypto market and for this kind of activities we are doing. So there's not a lot of fear I'm having right now from governments like it is in Europe or in US.
So more freedom after all, and
yes.
Like,
nice. The quality of living is also different. So you have you can, if you want to go to a beach or you want to go scuba diving or you want to go hiking or whatever you want to do, is just in front of your door. And
I'm jealous. It sounds like an endless holiday for me. You know, I was traveling around the world a little bit, and I was to Asia, but I never went to Philippines or Thailand. Only was in Korea, Japan, and a little bit in China. But it sounds very interesting. Probably I should. I have to go there at one point. Cool. We jump right into question number 2. How did you get into crypto? Like, what was the first coin you bought, or how did you find out about crypto?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was not too long ago, actually. It was around 2017 only. And when I heard first time about Bitcoin and the hype about Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I was thinking, during this time, I want to join it, but I had actually no clue about it. And I said, okay, I just buy a Bitcoin just because I want to have it and I want to brag about it. And I said, okay, just buy one, around $7,000 during this time. So, and I was very, very happy. And I said, I have a Bitcoin. And people saying, oh, you have a full Bitcoin? I said, yeah, sure. Yes, I have a full Bitcoin. But really was not too much into cryptocurrencies. So later on, I get a bit, let's say, FUD, so I was not sure about it, and maybe it's wrong, and I decided to sell it again for just a bit over that, for let's say 7,500. So I didn't make any big profit, and I said, I just want to go out. I'm not gambling, I'm not risky, and I didn't know protocols behind and all this environment and nowadays communities that was not existing during this time, all these different protocols and programs. So I got quickly out and I said, okay, let's save that money, and get it back. And I was very happy I could sell it after a certain period of months. And I said, I'm out. I saved my money. Yeah, if I see that it is around 60,000, or it was around 60,000 up to 65, whatever, it would be more pleasant to sell it at this point. But okay,
profit is profit. Profit is profit. But nice. 7,000. It was early. Yeah, nice. Cool. We jump right into question number 4.
Last year,
Huh?
Last year I got around December. We were talking about NFTs, so that was the recent thing which boomed slightly, and it started I think mid of last year, mid of last year,
Yeah.
second or third quarter, and then NFT goes up, and I jumped the hype. Let's say, yeah. So as everybody jumping into the hype is not a good time, but
Yeah.
I did it. So I watched a few things about NFTs and searched about, and I found then the trailer of Star Atlas.
Keep it a little bit because we come to that question about Atlas pretty soon. First, it's about your history a little bit. So I guess you're a gamer. Do you play games like? And I would like to know what's the first computer game you ever played, and what's your all-time favorite game?
So my gaming history is more like I like economics, yeah. So economy games and everything what has to do with management nowadays.
Okay.
So, but I started with a C64.
They had great economy games like Oil Imperium and
exactly, Windsor,
Transport Tycoon, and there's a lot of cool. Even a lot of Germans made games like the Transporter, I think, and
cool. Yeah, correct. But I started with winter and summer games.
Oh, so that was cool. Like, and the coolest thing was you could play with your friends, you know, like on the hot seat. Cool.
Yes,
there was a few
really fun.
Summer games, winter games, and then California games or something with the BMX. Cool. Nice. I love these.
Just the loading time was ridiculous, huh? As well as the graphics.
Yeah.
Compared to now.
If you look at it, but it didn't matter at that time because everything was on the screen and it was with colors and it was cool, you know. But you're right. If you look at it now, you think like, what the fuck did I play? Or like, it's crazy. But at that time, it was perfect. Nice. Cool. And your all-time favorite game? Like, you probably been gaming since then. What's your all-time favorite game?
I have really lots of different games. So let's say I can motivate me for a game not very long. Sometimes when I reach a target or get already, so one of my favorite was Oil Imperium, but it was an online game. So you played it with a community. It was called Oil Imperium in Germany. So I was part of that community and you could play it online. And I was even in the top threes of the ranking and also of guilds. This was around 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah, rather 15 years ago. It was so the first time which I would compare to nowadays Star Atlas. It's familiar to that.
Cool.
Yeah, I loved Monkey Island, and Deuteros was one of a nice game which I really love. I think Leisure Larry from the old games. Nowadays, Rise of Empires or something like that.
So more in the strategy, economy, simulation.
Yes, definitely. That's comparing me to.
You ever played the Patrician or something it's called?
I heard about, but I never played it. No,
okay. Yeah, nice.
Pirates was also.
Pirates was fantastic. Yeah, nice game. A lot of cool old school games. Cool. Yeah, let's jump to the next question. It's about the music. What kind of music do you listen to?
So as I grew up around Frankfurt in the 90s to 2000, so my favorite was electronic music during this time.
You went to the Omen and Sven Wade, all this kind of.
Exactly. You found out my favorite already. Exactly, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So you answered the question yourself. Before was more in hard rock or heavy metal, but this changed then into the electronic era.
It went the same for me. Go on.
No, it was.
Like I listened to a lot of rock and roll, but for me also my other love was then I went into hip hop as well. Like, in the end of the 80s, like Public Enemy, and then all in the 90s, all the New York stuff. But my friends had a club, and like it was in Old Fabric, and so we went to the whole techno thing as well, and parties in old Russian bunkers and stuff like that.
Yes.
But I never made it to Frankfurt. It was more like going to Berlin and stuff like that. And the sound was different, but yeah, we always knew about the Frankfurt scene. Very interesting.
Center of electronic music.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, techno.
Yeah.
Cool. Next question. It's about the movies. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, my favorite movie is definitely Alien.
Alien.
Alien. Yeah, that was. It's really nice. During these times, it was something which I'm always reminded of. And even the newer movies nowadays, which came out, Prometheus, and then I think I still like that. I really like sci-fi movies.
Did you watch the TV series Raised by Wolves?
No.
You should watch it. It's really, really good. Like crazy androids, crazy aliens, really good. Like I sent you a link afterwards. Like you have to watch it. It's really nice. In that era, like Prometheus, and yeah, it's really, really good. Cool. Really I'm a big fan of Alien. Also, I remember when I was a kid and I was scared to watch it, and it was crazy. Yes. Like I watched it alone at night, in late night, and then I always liked the dark future sci-fi with mega corporations controlling everything and spaceships. Exploring the universe and start mining and colonies, all this kind of stuff. Like Alien is really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Also, the old Star Wars movies were great. Yeah. I love them. The newer ones is a bit more.
Everything is going like to commercialize and more.
Yes.
But yeah, you're right. Alien is a really good choice. It's very high up in my ranking as well. Yeah. Cool. Now about the food, like you German, like you like sausages or of course you sausages. Like how is it with sausages in the Philippines? Like, are you able to get good German food?
We have quite a lot of expatriates here and foreigners or Germans which are living here, so you can get everything. Whatever you want, if it's British, English, or German or American, you get everything. Cool. Yeah. So favorite food is a mixture of all culinary things.
Yeah. What's your favorite, like, or your favorite food over there?
Yeah, there is. I think I still prefer something like a schnitzel or salad, really? And nice. You can also have very nice seafoods here. It's also delicious, and everything in let's say in certain quantities, nothing to overfeed, I would say. Just have a good variety of food mixture of vegetarian food.
But schnitzel is always good. I just found out they have schnitzel in Argentina as well. They call it Milanese or something over there.
Yes,
correct. Yeah, cool.
They put sauce on top, I think. It's with
and in Japanese they call it konatsu or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. But schnitzel always is good everywhere. Nice. Cool. From the schnitzel to become to the important question. How did you find Star Atlas? You already started a little bit. So how did you find it?
Yeah, so let's say I mentioned about NFTs. I'm working actually in the gambling industries. So that's it's my profession over there. And we were talking about the new hype because due to COVID, most of the casinos and so moved online. And therefore we were talking about new gaming methods and NFTs in sports and how the market will develop in future. And it became this hype of NFT. And that makes me curious when we were talking on round tables about NFTs, and I said to myself, okay, I have to, just to be a bit more on the spot, I have to learn about. And then I started researching, and I came then to Solana, and Solana chain and blockchain, and then through Star Atlas. And it's exactly because I'm sci-fi a bit fanatic. So I went into detail and tried to understand. During this time, there was also no score. And so I said, okay, you can buy this, but what you can do with that, with these ships? And found the YouTube channel of the Metaverse Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
And then went through and watched the movies and started to use Discord for the first time and realized that Discord is a channel for the gamers. It's not Teams in Microsoft or whatever kind of meeting place you have. So,
and also like it's not gamers anymore. Like all the crypto projects nowadays have a lot of big
yes,
Discord servers.
All in Discord. So I'm also part of, let's say, Tulip or Franthium or Soland. You have to be inside there, Orca, Radium. So I'm using this channel because the crypto is so complex, and I'm so eager to learn from you guys and to see that and try to understand. And I'm far away from this kind of technical analysis, but of course you have to listen and you have to see, and I see sometimes the posting of charts and you try so many different opinions, and one says up, one says down.
It's very interesting, like the casino background, because already there's it's always like, I would say, one of the first things happening to all the chains and all the new stuff. You're getting the casinos in there, like you see now in all the metaverse, like Decentraland have casinos, and probably Star Atlas. I was talking to Swagner in the foundation room, and he said they already have offers from the casinos. So probably we're gonna see casinos in Star Atlas as well, and it's kind of interesting. Yeah. And now I also understand why you don't live in Germany no more, because all the legal issues probably.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm responsible for the German market, but we operate it out here from Philippines. So I'm actually responsible for protecting the players from gambling addiction.
You have to do that because it's kind of dangerous sometimes for many people.
Yeah.
Like I know a few people who lost a lot of money with gambling. I mean, it's kind of an addiction. So it's a good job then. Like cool.
I started also only with an X4, we buy one X4, and then I saw, the rewards, they're not too high, so I have to continue. And then certainly, even you're working in that kind of field, certainly you get overexposed to Star Atlas,
Yeah, we all somehow did, but it's cool.
Yeah, so nowadays, a lot more ships, but not too big and more like the
okay. Then we come right to the next question. What got you hooked? Why are you still here? Like, is it just the chips and the Discord? Like, why are you still in Star Atlas? Like,
I think it's very unique what they are planning. The idea behind it's unbelievable. I think everything might shift or probably will shift into the metaverse, and showing that that Facebook has changed already the name into Meta. And if you read the news about it and the potential joint ventures between big companies, and when you see all these epic games and gala games and you see also Star Atlas and many other games which are coming up. Of course, there's a lot of, let's say, things they will not survive. But for Star Atlas, I think same like all the others. That's why you're here. We have a pretty good feeling. Even score is not that complicated, but it gives us a certain lead into one direction where it can go. And I really find it interesting, and I don't want to, of course, I don't want to miss out. And I want to go with the development and with the future, because it's the same. If we would still have a C64 or Amiga 500 computer, if you still know how to operate that, nowadays you would be outdated. So you have to develop, you have to go a bit with the flow. And I think blockchain and all this, these smart contracts, this is, I think, the future. Yeah, it makes life easier.
Cool. Yeah. Nice. And the most important question of them all, what's your favorite chip in Star Atlas?
Yeah, so my favorite chip, which I have in my wallet, or the favorite chip I would like to have?
Can go with both. Like X4 was your first one, you said. So is it your?
Yeah, so I ranked up. I'm really a fan of Fotoli, so I got a G, and then my highest one is now Ohm.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I joined the MAT fraction, so
Okay.
I'm also having then so the X line. I'm up to X4, X6, and X5. I get now for Atlas. I take the X5 mostly. I
We had
think you
some.
mentioned that.
Yeah, we had some discussion about it with the faction alignment paper, and then maybe buying chips which like the Fotoli line. Or of course you have to go to the high risk zone to like make the alignment to the factions, and then maybe they're harder to produce, and you need rare materials and stuff. It's very interesting topic, like. So I like.
You can talk many hours about that, about the alignments, but I think it's very hard to build, especially the rainbow, or let's say the Ohm and Arc as well.
So they probably good investment. Cool. Yeah.
You have to see where the value is also holding. I think rainbow is okay. Then you have the pack light. Of course, you have OPOD, which is for my price range pretty good, okay, and holding.
It also depends on your price range. Like, exactly, they're kind of expensive. Like yeah. Cool. And we already come to the last question. What's your future goals in Star Atlas? Like, you already a member of EFIA, and what's your plan in the future? Like, you try to create something with EFIA, or like, you want to create
at the moment it is still so like first touch. You're not exactly sure where you're belonging and where is the target or where is it going. Okay. So I think you still have to check out. We all have to check out and see where we are going and moving to. And I'm definitely not a player. I don't want to shoot and don't want to fly around. I'm more like the strategy guy. So that's why I'm fine with score, and I think also Cream will be fine. But I'm really not the one who is going out and like Tufa attack. That is not something I'm really into. Yeah, it's nice, but.
So more like of organizing and building a business and like trading, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Supporting in that case, so having mining operations and star stations, supporting in that belonging. But I think all the members have to see and find out where they belong. I could addict my son already. He's also already playing Star Atlas, and he's already a member.
I want to make an interview with him as well. Like, we need some younger people in the interview. So you give me his gamer tag later on. I have to send him a message. Okay. I want to make an interview with him. That's cool.
But he's pirate.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. Like, but I want like a 2-generation family. That's impressive, and it's cool. Like I really like that.
And he enjoys it. He enjoys it. We are doing it both together. He really enjoys it. And he is Ustur faction.
Nice. So, Ustur. I'm Ustur too. Cool.
So you might like that. Yeah, you can go along with that.
That's very cool. Yeah, then that's about it, I would say. And I always do the last question. Anything you need to add, or anything to know, and shout outs or some words to the community, like whatever you want to tell us.
I'm very excited to grow with the community and to learn from the community, not only from different guilds, but as one community together. And because I heard it also in the town halls that the future, I think, is community and guilds. And this is part which I want to develop as well. And I think we have a very exciting future. And if that is going into real, what we are dreaming of or we are thinking of, then it will be life-changing, and it might be for a better then.
Let's hope so, yeah. I 100% agree. I'm very excited about the future, and I hope everything we dream about will come true at some point, and that's very nice.
COVID had also some, I would not say positive, but it has driven the development. I wouldn't think that we are at this point within the last 2 years if COVID would not have arisen. Because many people go into electronics and metaverse and try to find the development there. I think we saved around 3 to 5 years.
It's a double-edged sword, like the social contact over the Discords and like the chatting, and it increased, but we maybe lost something in real life for that. So we will see how humanity
but we are
is
back to normal. We are meeting already people, we are going out, we can.
And in Germany now, I can go shopping without a mask since Monday. Like it finally, like everything is going back to somewhat normal here. So yeah.
So we're coming to herd immunity, and lots of people are vaccinated. So let's hope for that. But it has given a great development into IT and metaverse.
Cyberspace, metaverse, cyberspace. Cool. Yeah, thanks so much for taking time. It's always like I just woke up for you. Probably it's already evening or something like that. And yeah, it's cool. Yeah. We could make this appointment here and have this little interview. Thanks so much. I wish you all the best for the future. I hook you up with some links afterwards. Send me the name of your son, or so I can contact him. I want to make an interview with him. And yeah, thanks again for being here.
Thank you very much for the invitation, for having me. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and all the best for the future. Huh?
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.